So, playing with that Google thing, that Hey Google, that is a spooky invention.
Oh, it's listening.
Is it right now?
Yeah, you turned it on.
Stop. Hey Google, stop listening. But honestly, out of all inventions, I personally, I think the dry erase board is the most remarkable.
Why?
Remarkable. Just
Did
over
it?
your head.
I missed that.
Did you really?
I really missed that.
Remarkable. Because you erase it. And then you can...
Man.
I'm sorry.
That's the most remarkable invention in the last 100 years.
And I just got a brand spanking new one.
It went
the
over,
office.
It went over his head because it's still in the cardboard box.
Or were you
Yeah,
a smart
it is.
board guy? You had one of the projector boards that you could interact with?
Where's our budget for smart boards, Doc? Submit that to Eric. Good Not Great. Welcome. It's another episode. Good Not Great, a mostly Minnesota sports podcast. I'm your host, Alec George. Across from me, super duper friends, Doc, Sody. How are you guys? What's going on?
I'm good.
Doc, you go first. How's the week?
It's been good. Living the dream, like always.
Yeah, you are.
A little sad on Sunday, but
What happened?
Saturday, whatever day it happened.
What happened?
Yeah, why?
Well, the Packers lost.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Man. Oh, that's too bad.
Hey, at least you guys were in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I mean, it looked promising. I mean, I have high hopes for next year, especially with the colors of the Super Bowl logo.
I just found out about that. You told me about that. We'll touch on that in a minute. Sody, how's the week?
It was good.
Yeah?
Productive.
Okay.
But, yeah, I've had better.
But yeah?
You got to have bad weeks in order to have good weeks, right?
Yeah, well, you know.
Otherwise, everything's good. It's like California.
But yeah.
That's why they bitch about the weather. It's always perfect. But the wind blows one knot too high.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you know where the term knots comes from?
Tell me.
Yeah. So sailors used to actually have rope with knots tied in it. And when they were sailing and hauling ass, they'd be like, man, how fast are we going? And they'd let that rope out. And as many knots went out, in like 30 seconds, they'd be like, man, that was like 22 knots in 30 seconds. They're like, we're going 22 knots right now. That's how it happened.
You made that up.
Prove that.
Yeah, you made that up.
Come on.
Look at you.
Makes sense, though,
It
doesn't
came
it?
straight out of your bum.
Makes sense.
I mean,
though.
sounds good.
Sounds great.
Is it accurate?
Can't be.
Where does the term knots come from?
All right, Doc. He's on the Google. Hey,
All right.
why don't we just...
Hey, in the meantime, how was your week?
Hold on.
Oh.
Well, shit. Wow, you finally asked. I kind of have to say it now.
Yeah, well, I don't have
And
my
then we'll
week to
ask.
talk about. So,
My week flew by, and I did nothing.
what was the highlight?
Man, let's go day by day here, huh?
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
No, nobody asked
Well,
for that.
well, to
Not
think.
a top five.
I'm not
No
gonna,
Rushmores.
No. I'm going to think about, I don't know what I did. Man, I got nothing. I really got nothing. This is a highlight of my week. I'm turning into you, Sody.
Doc, did you fact check it?
Yeah.
Is it legit?
There's no way.
Man, it's pretty close.
Let's go.
There's no way.
Which is just like, it's
Hey.
just amazing.
So here's another one. Hold
Hold on.
Let me
Yeah,
hear what the
what's the
definition is, and then I've
definition?
got another one I want to check out.
Okay.
The term knot dates from the 17th century when sailors measured the speed of their ship using a device called a common log. The common log was a rope with knots at regular intervals.
Let's go. Let's go.
Attached to a piece of wood shaped like a slice of pie.
Yeah.
They would lower the wood into the water and allow
To
it to
drag
float
against the water,
behind
yeah.
the ship for an amount of time. When the time was up, they would count the knots.
Let's go.
Are you shitting
All right,
me?
now here's another.
No, wait. You heard something like that before. You had to have.
Maybe. But here's one that I 100% made up the other day when I was driving. And I said, do you know the term spruce things up comes from people using spruce branches as brooms?
Talking to yourself while driving?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
You're as a passenger?
I was going to a basketball tournament.
Great.
But-
okay. Hey, logical. I'm with you so far.
But I said the term spruce things up comes from people using spruce boughs as brooms. That one 100% I made up off the top of my head. And he goes, are you serious? I said, I have no idea. I makes sense though, right?
So let's look that up.
Yep. Where does the term spruce up come from? What?
Nothing? Or is he close again?
No.
That would have been cool.
Makes sense,
That's
though.
not good.
It sure does.
What is it?
In the 1300s, a term from Prussia was Prus. The word became corrupted to the form spruce and was used as an adjective to describe items coming from Prussia.
Oh wow! Hey, let's spread the knowledge. It's Prus up. We got to Prus things up.
No, it's not.
Not spruce, because of the broom we used to use.
Ah,
Oh, fuck that. Sorry.
You're good. Good try, though.
Wikipedia. I'm going to change that. I can put whatever I want on Wikipedia. How much do I have to pay?
just hashtag good not great at the end.
Yeah, that's your source.
Let's do the NFL. We are, and then there were 4. That's what I was going to say. We're down to 4. Was super quick. Sad, moldy, stinky cheese.
Oh my god!
I'm not trying to rip on you. It's a
Yeah,
bummer
you
for
are.
you that a little bit. It's a bummer that they lost for you and for my dad. I always feel for my dad. What were your thoughts about the game?
Nah, I mean, the team looked good,
They did.
right?
They sure did.
You go for it on 4th down in the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
The refs missed the call.
They sure did.
So, that's theoretically could have been 3 points.
That was one of the few minutes I wasn't paying total attention, and I saw the clip, and I just thought they were giving a first down. I just thought it was a first down
Right.
play.
Whatever.
It wasn't until later that I found out it wasn't.
And then, a guy who gets paid millions of dollars to do one job misses.
Ooh, hardest job in football?
No. Being the quarterback's the hardest job in football.
No, yeah. So definitely agree. So, what do you think?
Absolutely.
Right?
I
100%. Absolutely.
That's a hill I would die on.
100% absolutely.
Yeah.
Kickers have gotten way worse over the years. Anything from 30 to 50 was an automatic 3 points in years past.
You know why? Because kickers that are good want too much money, so they sign a rookie.
Nope, I think that's coming from your bum too.
Gary Anderson.
Yep.
Where's the 40-year-old kickers?
I'm saying I think it comes from, dare I call it a crisis? I'm pulling this out of my bum.
Kicker crisis.
But whatever you want to call whatever's going on with mental health in the United States. And it's not because kickers have mental health issues. I'm just saying
Wait a minute.
social media has created a
I'll say
lot
that.
of outside pressure. I don't know. People judge themselves differently than
It's
they
a
used to.
very strange position in sports.
Mm-hmm.
It's high pressure, no praise.
Right. You do your job. People are like, that's what you were supposed to do.
Yep.
I don't care. Like if you
Way to kick.
right.
Yep.
Only if you are Justin Tucker are you complimented on your abilities. Literally,
You know
the
what a
greatest
lot of
ever.
people didn't know? Pat McAfee, the famous ESPN sensation. You know he used to be a punter in the NFL.
For the Colts.
Yep. One of the coolest guys ever.
You
A lot
didn't-
of people didn't know that.
Did you not know that?
Well, 12-year-olds didn't know that.
Ah.
I was showing him Pat McAfee.
Spend some time around
highlights, and he goes,
12-year-olds.
What the heck? Is that the guy from ESPN? Like, yeah, he used to be a football player. Why do you think he gets paid to talk about it?
What? So you blame the kicker? You blame the refs? You blame the team?
No, I mean, you blame all of it, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it was
a
a
group
close
effort.
game, but
It was.
um,
I thought through the third quarter they were going to win.
they had a chance.
I thought they had it.
They had a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Missed it.
Also, was it first quarter? It was the Niners' first or second drive. That interception right in his hands. Brock threw it right to him.
Yeah.
That was a missed opportunity.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I said they would win if they played like they did against the Cowboys first half, and they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
They kept the ball.
Yeah.
They controlled time of possession, but when you're you come away with 6 points for 3 red zone trips.
Yep.
Writing's on the wall.
Yeah, especially against the Niners.
And the writing's not good.
No, it's sloppy.
No, it's moldy.
Yeah. Whoa. Moldy writing. Wow. It's really bad.
It's been there a while.
What's in store for next year for the Packers?
Super Bowl.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Because of the color of the logo?
Yeah.
It's
For sure.
purple and green.
Yeah.
Well-
we can't be in there if you're in there, so it's obviously us and the Jets.
To me, that says Vikings Jets.
That's Vikes
That's
Jets.
clearly Ravens Packers.
No.
The Jets.
Yeah.
Okay, boys.
What are the Jets one thing away
who
from
else is
that they
green?
get back next year?
It could
A
be.
quarterback.
Hey, it could be Eagles Ravens. Maybe it's neither of us.
Could be Seahawks Ravens.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Other green teams.
No, that's it.
That's it.
There's 6.
Yeah.
NFC is Packers, Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles, Seahawks.
Yeah. AFC Jets, Ravens.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, huh?
Yep.
Nobody's throwback is green. Watch one logo be shit brown, and the Packers wear those ugly-ass throwbacks to the Super Bowl. You know those with the circle numbers? The circle around the numbers? You know what I'm talking about? The shit brown jerseys?
They were only...
You're just looking at me. Have
They
you
were
seen those
available
jerseys?
in Madden. have you not seen them?
No.
You haven't?
No.
You haven't?
The shit brown?
Oh, man,
No.
yeah. You don't remember Donald Driver in that? Oh, Packers shit brown jerseys.
No, I just remember they got the navy blue with the tan coffee pants.
And the helmet's brown. That might be what you're thinking of, George.
Yeah, because it's a throwback to the original leather helmet.
Yep. But it was a poo brown helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, you're correct. Either way.
Well, we all are, kind of. There was poo brown in the uniform.
Yep. Thanks.
Doc was correct,
On the uniform.
and I was correct that spruce it up comes from using pine boughs as brooms.
Never would have guessed, but it makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
Let's make that a thing now. All right. Well, hey, outing Joe Barry as the D coordinator. Right move?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
Well, when 7 of the last 8 first-round picks have been on defense, that defense should probably perform.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
7 of the last 8 first rounders.
Can
Can you name them?
Here, I can do pretty well. Devondre Campbell, Jair Alexander,
I know that one.
Savage the safety, D lineman in the middle.
B.J. Raji.
Good callback.
Wyatt,
Thank you. Yep. From Bama, right? Wyatt from Bama.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Bama?
Go
I
down.
don't
Who's
know.
one of those two?
Yeah. Quay Walker.
Quay. Yep. That's all I know though.
Eric,
not
Eric
bad.
Stokes.
Stokes, cornerback. Or is he safety? Is he do
Corner.
both? Corner. Okay. Here's 6.
I don't know who the other one is.
Uh-huh.
Shame on me. Oh, Van Ness, recent guy.
Yes. Good
Yeah.
call. Okay.
Edge rusher.
And then do you know who the one offensive player is?
Jordan Love.
Yeah.
He's all right.
So, I mean, you give this guy
Sure.
a defense.
Don't tell this to Kwesi because then he's going to be like, great, I never need to draft defense.
Do you think the owner of the Packers made a deal with the devil and said, I want every quarterback I draft to pan out? And he goes, but
They each
if
only
I
get
give
one
you that,
Super Bowl? I'd
if I
take
give
that.
if I give you that, every first round defensive player's not going to.
Yeah,
Well,
I
if you
mean,
knew that, then why would you take him?
So, I mean, I guess all
what's
the
more- what's
shareholders,
more important?
You
Defense?
just wait till the second round if you
all,
knew that.
all the shareholders sold their soul to the
It might have
devil.
been in the
Yeah,
That's a
every-
lot of people.
yeah, that's right.
Like, that's a lot of people. We should win a lot of Super Bowls.
Yeah.
it was in the terms and agreements.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
It's a lot to read.
It's worth it.
It is.
Yeah, you just hit accept, right? You don't read that.
No, I read it. I actually send it off to my people.
Yeah.
Doc, will you be my people?
Yeah, you betcha.
I need people. I really need some people. All right. In the divisional round, the Ravens fricked up the Texans. Wasn't particularly close. Texans' only touchdown was on a return. They go on to face the Chiefs. Chiefs beat the Bills in a pretty dang good game that the Bills blew on the final drive, big time. To which I have this tweet from Ari Mirov at My Sports Update. Here's the Bills the last 5 years. 2020, lost wild card round. Wait, 2020 is in here twice.
This Ari guy sounds drunk.
All right, I'm going to call it 2019 lost wild card round. 2020 lost championship round. 2021 lost divisional round. 2022 lost divisional round. 2023 lost divisional round. 3 of those 5 to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
I'm sure the Colts have a similar deal with the Patriots. I bet theirs is worse.
No, they got a Super Bowl though.
Okay.
They got a Super Bowl.
So do you think Josh Allen's window is done? He has no chance?
No, I don't think that. I don't know. Maybe it's a coaching change or something. But
I think to get rid of Stephon
will,
Diggs, the curse leaves the locker room.
So
he's got
kind,
purple all over him.
Well, here's kind of the thing with Josh Allen. He's the only reason they were in that game. He's also the reason they ended up losing on the final drive.
Look at who wins Super Bowls. Never mind. Jerick McKinnon was a Viking. I was going to say people that don't have old Vikings.
Jarek, good call.
Or maybe it's people we cut, you know.
Did we cut Jarek?
We did. We didn't want him. We didn't need him.
He was injured.
And they picked him up.
I'm glad his career sustained with the Chiefs. I loved Jarek.
He's still killing it.
I know. Still does well.
We didn't need him.
Still a good change of pace guy.
Yep.
Well, he's not killing it. We don't need Jarek McKinnon. Nobody needs Jarek McKinnon, Sody.
Well, it's because Pacheco runs like he bites people.
I've heard so many ways describing how he runs, and that is the best.
It looks like he bites people.
That's how he runs.
Like if you tackle him and your arm's in range, he's gonna bite you.
He just flails.
Oh my God.
He's like a
This is
wacky
too
waving
much.
inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Dude has so much heart. I love watching him run.
Me
'cause
too.
Every play, it looks like this is my. If I don't get a gain,
Yeah.
they're gonna kill me
Yeah.
after the game. And
Oh, he fights.
man, he's fun.
Yeah.
And I hate the
He
Chiefs.
totally is. All right, championship weekend, Ravens Chiefs. What do you guys think?
It's not up to us, dude.
Colors are
The
predetermined.
NFL is pro wrestling. It's Chiefs, Ravens, Niners.
Pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Script.
I see. Is
Yeah.
pro. Okay, that's what you're saying.
Speaking of pro wrestling, you see The Rock just became a board member?
Did he?
Yeah.
That's
Does
great.
that mean my action figure I got for Christmas went up in value? 'Cause I
Yes.
have not opened it.
Oh, I'm sure
Absolutely.
I'm sure that happened years
First
ago
edition.
with him. Do you actually have that? Look into that.
I'll send you a picture. I got it for
That'd
Christmas.
be cool. Who wins?
Niners.
Well,
No, actually, I think it's.
Ravens Chiefs.
I want the Niners to win.
Ravens Chiefs.
Ravens.
Ravens.
Oh, sorry, Ravens. Yeah, obviously.
If there was no conspiracy, who wins?
Ravens.
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 Lamar's way too good right now. That offense is way too good. That defense is way
I think
too
the
good.
defense is way too good too.
Yep.
It could be low scoring, but
That
both
looks
teams play their best. It's the Ravens.
right now. The Ravens look like a big brother playing a little brother in Madden. Not,
Yeah.
if he has the opportunity to throttle him, he's gonna. But he's gonna keep himself in the game, not shoot himself in the foot every time,
Right.
and manage the game and just do what he can do to score, and he does.
Yeah.
It's way too easy for them right now.
What do you think of him being MVP?
Lamar?
Yeah.
I haven't watched enough Ravens football at the beginning of the season to see his entire body of work, but
Over everyone this year, I think he's a good choice, but kind of underwhelming. MVP or kind of an underwhelming quarterback here.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I think so. Maybe that's just like I have nothing to back that up.
That's just your idea.
I think MVP should
Fantasy
be
wise, that was a thing. Quarterback scoring was down. I know that much compared to other years. Like Mahomes had his worst statistical season.
not for
I know-
Josh
I know
Allen.
that.
Josh Allen had a great year for me,
That's true.
and Brock Purdy,
Yeah,
kinda.
most of the time.
I mean,
Yeah.
Josh Allen was great. 451 points.
Yep.
Yep.
That was my unknown factor, man.
But that was down from last year. So last year, Josh Allen had 465 and was the second quarterback. This year, he was one and scored less. So, okay. Alec, you know what you're doing.
And that was just purely observation. Like I said, I got no numbers to back that up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
But, like,
know.
wait a minute.
There's
I
no way.
wanna-
There's
I wanna
no way
compare-
he can be the MVP.
That's what I'm saying. I want to compare Lamar's MVP season to other quarterback MVP seasons, which is everyone except for Adrian. But
3,600 yards passing, 24 touchdowns. He ran for
right. So it's the dual threat that
805 touch. That's not an MVP season.
I'm kind of saying. Who else? Did anyone have an MVP season? Maybe this is a year it goes to
Running back. or a
Yeah, it should
wideout.
be Christian McCaffrey.
it should be McCaffrey.
Yeah.
That's
He
what
re-
I'm saying.
He really is. If he's not in there, they don't win.
He
I'm
had
saying.
over 2,000 total yards, 21 touchdowns.
21 touchdowns. It should be McCaffrey.
Yeah.
What about a halvesies MVP? Which I think is stupid. Oh my God. Can you remove him from the pizza? Don't push. Don't push. What I tell you? Never push. He grabs.
I don't know.
He clings on to whatever's
You
near.
said get rid of him. I did that.
Well, good job. He didn't know there was a
Do
pizza.
you
there.
want me to
That's fine.
fix that?
Nah, it's all right. We're not using it. It's all right.
Man.
Okay. Okay. Niners Lions. I did want to point out for the Lions Buccaneers game, 49.1 million people watched, the most in 30 years. Which is cool. Go Lions. Everyone's on this Lions bandwagon. Lions are also added to the list of teams to reach the NFC Championship more recently than the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
And I'm going to read a text from our Dallas Cowboy friend, Keandre. when this information was shared with him in our
Why didn't the Buccaneers call a
in our
timeout?
group chat. First, he sends the
Yeah.
the
3rd and
sigh
12.
emoji.
40 seconds
He then says,
and a timeout.
"The
Stupid.
Detroit Lions going to an NFC Championship game in my lifetime before we do is crazy as fuck." It is, Keandre. It really is.
I mean, it's not. That guy's built that team.
Who are you talking about?
The Lions.
The guy has built that team? Do you mean Dan?
Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Love me some Dan C.
I'm going to play this clip, and you're going to love it. This clip is from 2 years ago.
This is about taking a chunk out of their knee
Nope.
because that's what you need to play. He wrote it on the wall.
Yeah,
it
no.
wasn't moldy.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
I know.
we're going to be trash.
Mhm.
And then we're
Moldy
going to
now.
come out of nowhere.
Here.
And we're going to hit you as hard as we can. And damn it, they did.
All right, here we go.
A couple of you look at me like, what the why are we going live? I swear to God, I'm not a lunatic. I swear to you. And if I absolutely knew we could get to where we need to get without ever putting pads on, I'd do it. I swear to you. I don't want to put anybody in jeopardy. However, I do know this. The studies say you got to get volume and you got to get intensity before a season comes. You have to. If you don't, I'm not getting you prepared, not only physically for injury, but also for us as a team to get better. Defensively, what is the essence of what we do, man? What are the two things? Pursuit and tackle. Pursuit and tackle. Man, if you don't work on tackling, if we don't work on run after catch, making a move, man, what are we doing, man? Then we finally get to week 8 and we come to life because we got enough reps. But I'm telling you, honestly, I'm doing this because it actually does help you with injury. If we do it the right way, and we're not going to do it every day. But I got a plan, I swear to you. All I think about is you guys. That's all I think about, man. That's all I think about is you guys and how I set you up for the best possible advantage I can give you to have a season. I swear to you, man. I just need you to trust me. That's all. Please.
Man, where's my helmet?
Dude, I'm bricked
Right?
up.
Let's go.
I'm bricked up.
Exactly.
Let's go.
How do you not play for that guy?
I'm running through a wall.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Just begging for your trust. I will give you everything I've got. Please trust me.
I'd be like, tell me how to hit him, coach.
Yep. And look at him now.
Yep.
Look at him now. You can't not cheer for it. I just love it.
Dan Campbell
Especially
is.
that voice.
I've been a fan
swear
of
to you,
his
man.
since
Well, I mean,
they
the
got
sun
him.
was in his eyes, too. Like, come on.
Squinting one eye.
When they picked him up and he was ridiculed for being that awkward. He's like, you know what? We're gonna, you're gonna knock us down. We're gonna get up. We're gonna hit you again. You're gonna knock us down. We're gonna get up. We're gonna take a chunk out of your knee. We're gonna get up again. And he meant it.
Yes.
We're not gonna just go.
It's his philosophy. It's not
shoot,
it's
we're
not just
just
it's
the
not just
Lions.
words. He lives his philosophy.
Yep, the
It's-
market's big enough to support us. We don't need to win. He said, damn that.
Yep.
We're gonna go get after it.
Yeah.
And man, is he is the definition of a coach changing a culture.
Yes. Absolutely.
I'm jealous.
Mm-hmm.
How do I go work for him?
Well, so who wins? Lions, Niners.
Niners. It's not up to us.
Yeah, it's already been decided.
I
I
get it.
want the Lions to win.
I'm going to cheer Lions.
I want the Niners to win.
Why?
I love McCaffrey.
I do too.
I love Purdy.
Mhm.
I love Debo. I love Kittle.
Mm-hmm.
I love
No.
Fred Davis. What's it good? No.
Nope. Talking about Warner.
Warner,
Linebacker.
Fred Warner, yep.
Juice, the fullback.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, Juice Chick, amazing.
Yeah.
I do. I love the squad. And yeah. I just have more guys I cheer for on that team.
I love Shanahan as coach. I think him and LaFleur are best coaches in the league right now.
What do you think about Jim Harbaugh playing his son that he abandoned in the Super
What?
Bowl? You ever looked at Jim Harbaugh's photo next to Brock Purdy? That's his
Yeah,
dad.
that's right. Uh-huh.
That's his
That's
dad.
right. I have seen that.
He made a trip to San Fran during a game
Right.
28 years ago, or however old Brock is.
I don't think he's
Had
28.
himself a night. And now, yeah, I can't wait to see that post-game conference when he shakes his hand and says, I'm your father. And Brock's going to break down in tears.
Well, I think they played each other during the season because Harbaugh went over to him and said, "People
Yeah.
say we look kind of alike."
On Christmas.
Yep, but watch it be the reveal at the Super Bowl.
Well,
I'm your dad.
That's what we need.
That's what Dad does. He shows up. You don't even know who he is. He beats you 2 days before Christmas and then shows up at the greatest moment of your life and says, I'm your father.
Yep. Purdy's your mom's name.
Pretty, yeah.
How would you like to be a Harbaugh?
Your mom was Purdy.
If you beat me, I would have claimed you as a Harbaugh. but we kicked your ass.
Mom knew the whole time, but the gene pool was too good to give it up. He's got a shot. Didn't Harbaugh play in the
Damn
NFL?
shot.
Yeah.
He did.
I'd be like, of course it's yours, Tyler. Scott, Dan, Dean, obviously. I would never
You go ahead and go back to insurance sales now.
yeah. Coach of the Baltimore Ravens. Or what was he doing back then? He's probably a
knows?
college coach.
Who knows? Average ticket price for
Too
the
much.
for the Lions Buccaneers game.
600.
I told you. Do you remember, Doc?
Lion Buccaneers? You mean 49ers?
No,
Lions?
it's sorry. This was for the Lions Buccaneers game.
Oh, the old one?
Mhm.
Yeah, you said like 1,100.
1186.
Yeah.
So, Georgie, you went to the seats we used to have at the Metrodome.
Mm-hmm.
Row 2, seats 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's aisle, baby. 20-yard line,
Mm-hmm.
Prime
Vikings bench. Season tickets, we had these. You know what the sticker price on each one of those paper tickets that we got was? $212. For $212, we used to be able to sit second row, Vikings bench, 20-yard line at the fucking Metrodome.
Yep.
Adrian Peterson ran his first touchdown in range that we could hear the teammates go, yeah.
60-yard screen pass from T-Jack that he bobbled right in front of us. He bobbled it behind the line of scrimmage. Got it. Gone.
And all 4 of those seats were less than $900 for 4 tickets. $1,000 gets your ass into one now?
For a playoff game.
Ticketmaster needs to burn in hell.
Yeah. Agreed.
All my homies hate Ticketmaster. Shut up.
What about the others?
Zach Brown.
What about the others? There's other ticket sites.
Are there?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we go to games anymore, Georgia? We used to do that all the time.
I know. We always
Why
try to go to
don't we?
one a year.
Why don't we?
That's such a good point.
Why?
Well, it's too expensive.
It's way too freaking expensive. My dad, when the season tickets got brought to the new stadium, they called him and said, hey, can't wait for another season, new stadium. You excited? Hey, thanks for hanging out with us while we played at the Gopher Stadium. Georgie, I believe you watched Tom Brady.
Speaking of which, we did.
Yep.
So we did at the Gopher Stadium. The next year, it was the game against the Jets that Teddy walked off in overtime with a screen pass to Jarius Wright.
Yup.
Saw that with some buddies. $12 tickets.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They were in the nosebleeds. $12 tickets.
They called him and said, you have to buy the license to buy the tickets. So I gotta spend thousands of dollars to continue to give you thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Our family's had tickets since the Met.
Mm-hmm.
The Met. There's a brick in the Metrodome that has our family's last name on it. He says, how much is licensing? They're like $7,000 a seat for one season. He goes, so I got to pay $30,000 to give you 20. He said, I'm a firm believer those seats will be filled with business executives that have nothing to do with football. They're not there to be a fan because somebody
Right.
tried to impress somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, so when the franchise suffers because the fans out there are wearing suits and ties instead of jerseys, I'm glad I'm not going to be there. And that's the People's Stadium, though. You know, we paid for that, right?
Yep.
Still
Damn right
are.
we did. Yeah.
Oh, no, you just paid the loan off early. Congratulations.
Hey,
No.
we did?
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, state tax
No.
didn't go down, though.
Pretty sure?
They said it would go down once we were paid off, and it didn't.
Well, no. Yeah, I mean, of course they're not going to lower your taxes,
Well,
but
we
the
just-
stadium's paid.
Oh.
Yeah, they had a surplus, so they paid stadium.
Oh, nice.
But
Wait, that's where the surplus went?
yeah.
Our boy Walls
You're damn right.
gave it to the Wilfs.
Hey, why not?
What do you think is going to happen?
It's the Vikes,
It's
baby.
America, baby.
If Minnesota,
DeSantis would never let that
if,
happen.
if Minnesota didn't have the Vikes,
I don't know, man. I don't.
yeah, he'd do some other weird shit.
Ooh, DeSantis?
Yeah.
Hey, man. He delivered for those people in the hurricane. That's all I know.
I used to like him, but
I'm unfamiliar.
My
with
opinion.
What did
has
he do
changed.
now?
for one, dude, he wears high heels and his cowboy boots, and he doesn't own cattle that we know of, at least,
Then they're Western work boots.
with high heels.
Some people need a little extra lift.
You not gonna-
He does it for his calves. I understand. You gotta have nice calves.
Yeah.
He's gotta. 2 more NFL bits. Harbaugh signed by the Chargers.
Official?
Do you wish that we got Harbaugh 2 seasons ago instead of KOC?
No.
I kind of do.
No.
I kind of
Hot
do.
take.
Because I feel like, and I'm not off. I like KOC. I do. I think we want KOC to be what Matt LaFleur is.
No, he's not. KOC is of the McVay tree. He's a McVay. I love McVay. I think Sean McVay is a great coach. I think he's a good, inspirational leader.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kevin has all the traits that McVay does, and I think he's a better speaker, honestly. McVay sounds plastic after a while.
I agree.
He does. Even when things are terrible.
I'll agree with that. I do think KOC is a good leader.
Yep.
He's built a good culture. People like playing for him. There's just little mistakes here and there, whether it's clock management or just a weird play call in a weird situation. I don't know.
Would you rather have Dan Campbell or Bill Belichick? Because that's the difference between Harbaugh and KOC. It really is. We have more of a Campbell, where Harbaugh is going to be more of a Belichick. He's going to come in, monotone, say what he needs to say, put you guys in positions you need to be.
I don't know if those are the right comparisons, but if
They
I'm
make
picking
better
between
ones.
those two, I guess you go with the GOAT.
Belichick?
Yeah.
So he's going to the Jets. He's going to coach Aaron Rodgers next year, right?
Atlanta, apparently.
Atlanta.
Really?
Oh, I heard talks grew stale. He had 2 interviews and not too much there.
You
well,
think
now
Bill
that Harbaugh's
Belichick-
off the table,
Right.
Atlanta's
Exactly.
in.
Yeah. Exactly.
Bill Belichick, the guy that spends some time in the harbor,
Mm-hmm.
walking out of small condos, shirtless in the morning. You think he's going to have any fun in Atlanta? I think he sees New York as a brand new place.
But it's not going to happen.
I don't think.
New York already said they're not going to fire him.
Yeah, he's sticking around.
Well, when he says, I'm willing to step down to be an OC,
No, Rodgers already said no. He doesn't want any changes. And, of course, that's Aaron Rodgers' team now. Do you guys not know what happens when Aaron Rodgers is on a team?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you're
decided.
right.
He's the
I
head
forgot
coach.
about
He's the
that.
general manager. He's the owner. He's still the owner of the Bears. Like,
yes, he is. Oh, my God. Yes, he is. I love that.
Nailed it.
so
I still own you. I still own you.
That was great.
Man.
Last NFL bit. Most arrests per team since 2000.
Vikes.
the
You
Florida
think?
Gators.
No.
Well, do you think it's the Vikes?
Yeah.
No, it's the Raiders.
Raiders are middle of the pack at
Oh, wow.
25.
Yeah, it's
the
the
leader
Vikings.
has 47.
It's the Vikings.
The leader at 47 is the Denver Broncos.
Really?
Second
wow.
place with 46.
How many of
is
those
the-
are weed charges?
Yeah, who knows? Second with 46 is the Vikes.
Let's go.
With
Where's the
arrests?
Yeah, good call. Woo! Arrests since 2000.
So active
how-
players being arrested.
How many of those was the Love Boat responsible for?
horn? None.
Who's the
Did no
Love
one get arrested during the Love Boat?
Oh,
dude.
I
Lake
don't know.
Minnetonka Love Boat?
Boat? No clue what you're talking about.
Strippers, blow, poker.
Are you kidding me?
Come
We're-
on, man.
We're gonna. He wasn't here for the episode we talked about it. We
We-
were gonna do an
that's
episode
right.
on the same charter.
We got to do. That's
We're
right.
gonna do a Love Boat episode.
I mean,
We
that
gotta do a
sounds
Love Boat
fantastic.
episode.
No,
Strippers blow and what?
dude.
Poker?
One of the stewardess
There
said
was
that,
2 boats. Apparently, one boat was kosher. The other one,
yeah, there was the gambling
was the
boat, and
Kirk
then there was the
Cousins
love
boat?
boat.
houses
Yeah.
around the lake.
Kirk was on
call-
the gambling boat.
What?
No,
No,
there's
but
no
I'm
Kirk.
saying,
Culpepper.
yeah. No, Culpepper was on the other boat.
Culpepper was on the other boat.
But one of the
Houses
stewardess,
around the lake are calling the cops, being like, "This boat's going nuts."
there
Man,
are
that sounds
noises
fantastic.
coming. One of the stewardess said, in order for her to get to like the phone or whatever, she said I was walking over bodies on the ground, intermingling
What point
On
of
the
the season
floor.
was this?
yeah, full
on
on.
the
was
floor.
this bye week or
Involved parties.
preseason?
No, it was.
It
We
was
had a
during-
Monday night game. This was Sunday.
It was something.
You got to stay loose, boys.
It was mid-season. I don't think it was. Wasn't it?
Here-
God,
here's,
that's
here-
fantastic.
here's involved parties: Fred Smoot, Lance Johnstone, Moelde Moore, Corin Robinson,
Smoot Court orchestrated the whole thing.
Bryant McKinney.
Oh,
a,
big
a-
old
a lot of it was Bryant and Smoot, as I
He'd make
understood.
that boat rock himself. Just walk
Ziggy
from one
Wilf.
side to the other.
Ziggy Wilf, in response to the events of the scandal becoming public, Vikings owner Ziggy Wilf stated that, quote, "A lack of discipline will no longer be tolerated at any level. The events of the past week are unacceptable. If there was any sense that we would look the other way regarding this type of behavior, I want to make it extremely clear that this behavior will not be tolerated again."
Were people arrested?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Like,
No,
okay,
they got in trouble.
man.
It was consensual. It was all adults.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the blows probably frowned upon, but
That they didn't bring it. It was on the boat when they got there.
October 6, 2005.
I thought it was sugar packets.
Well, I love that
an
he brought
alleged
up.
sex party.
I love that he brought up Fred Smoot. Fun fact: did you know that? What is it? 87% of the world is covered in water. Or no, 97. The other 3% is covered by Fred Smoot.
Man, we wonder why Troy Williamson
that
was a
one time.
bust. Remember Troy Williamson? We wonder why he was a bust
He
because
was
they
on
they brought him on this boat his rookie season.
Oh my
They
god!
ruined his career.
Oh my God.
He's
He
like,
said
he's
these-
like, I'm a pro player and I can do this. I don't care about football.
Yeah, give me my rookie check. I'm out.
Rookie check.
I'm going to own a boat for the rest of my life.
Oh, man.
I just want to be on a boat. I don't want to play football. I just want to do boat stuff.
I just want to do both stuff. Are you guys ready for my top 5?
Rushmore.
It's not a top 5. Although I do super quick want to revisit my fast food burgers.
Dude, speaking of that, I had Culver's the other day.
Ooh.
Like just a regular old
Butterburger?
Dave's double
Yeah.
deluxe.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah. Very good.
I've never, probably in the last year, I've never taken smaller bites and set a sandwich down and stared at it while I chewed
Really?
to make a sandwich last longer.
Interesting.
Because the worst part is I don't care if I dust this thing fast enough, I'm going back for a second.
Okay.
I'm not strong enough.
You're a Culver's fan. You said first time.
In a long time.
First time in a long time for me. Courtesy of Doc. Thank you. Sonic. I just got their double bacon cheese, and that was a great fast food burger. It was really good.
No chili D?
It might kick out. It might kick out the Whopper.
Well, I'd hope so. The Whopper's trash, dude. Burger
Man, everyone
King
says that, but
is
I love
a
the
money
Whopper.
laundering scheme.
Everyone
They're
says
selling
it, but I
coke
love
out
it.
of the back.
I love
There's
it.
no reason.
I love it.
When's the last time you tried to get breakfast from Burger King?
Never.
Burger King used to have elite breakfast.
They did. They
the
did.
egg and cheese sandwich
Totally.
was legendary.
Yep, not a fan anymore.
I swear to God, I
That was your
watched
thing.
them.
You got like 8 of them.
I watched them take them out, put them in a microwave, hit them for 12 seconds, give them to me. I opened it and stuck my finger straight through the middle of that croissant, and I was like, feel that. And the dude looked at me like, what did you just do? Anyway, I'm like, feel it. He's like, that's cold. I'm like, yeah. I said, what happened to the little trays that you
Right.
used to pull the hot stuff out of?
Right.
Man, it's almost end of breakfast.
So
Okay.
So you do me the 12-second treatment?
If I go to Valvoline when it's almost end of day, they're still going to change my oil.
Mm-hmm.
I want a damn sandwich. Come on, man.
With you.
No, yeah, Burger
with you.
King's trash, man. You can go to Sam's Club and get a 12-pack of frozen Angus burgers and put it on your grill for 10 minutes, and it's going to taste the same.
100%. And
Burger
I'm
Kings
on
do
the...
smell the best driving by, though. They
That's
have
a good
to-
point.
They
Wow,
have
they
to
do,
be
don't they?
losing so much money on the meat that they cook and don't sell. Because you know they're cooking it. Every time you drive
Yeah.
by, you see that flume of smoke come out
It's
the
so
top.
true.
I roll my windows down and go,
It's so true.
oh, get a strong hit of that, and I'm good for another 10 miles.
Man, you're at a bar and you got a fat girl hitting on you because you got that burger odor on you.
Stale
Yeah.
Whopper smoke. Yep.
I agree. Burger King since honestly
Since Obama, it failed, honestly.
totally.
They stopped receiving funding.
I think they are now a trash fast food joint as a whole ever since they got rid of the spicy chicken. That was the best fast food spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
And they replaced it with the Royal spicy chicken, which is a
remember the-
trash sandwich. It's bad.
What was their chicken sandwich? Not the original, not the one that came in a sub bun.
I know what you mean.
They had like a spicy
because
chicken
that's
junior,
bad too. Yeah, they did.
which was amazing.
Yes.
When you remember the spicy McChicken? Do you? Doc?
Apparently not.
Looking straight at you. This is why we need cameras.
I know.
To watch him just look at me like this.
Like, what the
Like I
fuck
just
are you
stripped-
saying right
stripped
now? Like,
down
what are
naked
you-
and said, "Do you remember this sandwich?" And you're like, "Why are your balls out?" But no, it's the
Oh, man,
spicy
you keep
McChicken.
it shaved down there.
Oh god.
Well,
Okay, for my top 5, we're just going to talk about the Oscar noms.
by the way, McChicken.
That's not.
Ask for a buffalo
Why?
sauce on the side.
Dude, the Oscars are trash now.
I know they are, but we're going to talk about them. They are trash.
As long as they're not politically influenced.
Which they definitely probably are.
Oh,
I'm going to point it out right away.
weird.
How America Ferrera is nominated for Best Supporting Actress in Barbie. And then also Ryan Gosling for Best Supporting Actor, which I can see. He was hilarious.
Wait, why don't they put her an actor? Why do they have to separate genders? If
Question
she's
for,
good enough, she'll win with the boys, right?
question for a different time, my friend. Yep. Anyways, fuck.
Why do they need their own
This is what you
section? Why do they need their own award?
You did this.
Why?
I sure did. There are plenty of female actresses who would, especially solo performances, that would frick up male nominations.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
except for probably the top male one that year. Who's that? Leo?
I'll take Kate Winslet over Leo.
In Titanic?
Oh, just in general.
Well, it's because you're a male, and I think
No.
you prefer
I'll
women.
take a few actresses over Leo.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Name your favorite actor and your favorite actress.
Favorite actress.
Who do you, I should say right now, who's the best? Is it a male or a female? Try to convince me it's a female.
Okay, I am going to try to convince you with, and I can never remember her name because it's kind of a generic name, but she's my favorite actress.
Jessica Chastain.
She can't be your favorite if you don't know her name.
Wait,
no,
why isn't
can.
she your favorite actor?
Maybe she is. Maybe.
Oh,
Well, dude, that's not.
Er.
Stop. Hold
just
on.
saying. What? Favorite actor, right?
I can't think of the show I'm trying to look up that she's in.
You don't even know her name. You don't even know her name. And she's your favorite.
Look at you go.
Jane's out of here. The dog says you guys are out of control.
Well, kid have nice.
Who's your favorite actor? That's on the top of your head, isn't it? Mine's Leo. He's incredible. I love everything he does.
My favorite actor still is.
It's either Leo or McConaughey. I don't know why I love McConaughey.
No,
hell is on your
I'm sorry, I'm
dog's
just doing
mouth?
because I can't remember. Jeez Louise.
This is not helping your case.
No, I'm doing terrible.
I know.
He's passed away.
Oh, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Thank you.
Yep.
He's my favorite actor.
He's a stud.
My favorite actress.
Have you watched Capote yet?
Capote?
No.
With
You
Philip?
gotta watch-
No,
yeah.
I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
Yep. That's a good. I saw it years ago. I need to rewatch it. I don't
Yeah.
remember a minute of it, but I know I saw it.
Yeah, it's good.
I was probably intoxicated.
Yeah,
You gotta be shitting.
big fan of Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, dude, time's a flat circle.
Give me the whole.
Did you ever
cast.
see True Detective?
Yeah, dude, it's great. I love True Detective.
my god!
I
Him
love
and
the
Woody
whole
Harrelson.
series. Yeah,
Well, second season didn't tickle my fancy.
was that the Colin Farrell season?
Colin Farrell, Vince Vaughn,
Vince Vaughn.
Jessica
Yeah.
Chastain.
I think they bit off. No, it was not Jessica Chastain. It was Rachel McAdams,
Oh.
who had such a bland character that was terribly written.
Yeah.
I can go on this. Yeah, season 2, I did
Wait, do you
enjoy.
still not have your favorite
I
actress?
did enjoy. I'm finding her.
Because you knew Rachel McAdams pretty quick, didn't you? She's not your favorite.
She has a generic name that I always forget. Literally, always forget it.
Brittany Spartan.
He's got a Google Pornhub.
Olivia
and-
Colman.
Who's
Olivia
that?
Colman.
Never heard of her.
You have seen her, and she's just absolutely amazing and everything.
Is she hot? Is that why you're a fan?
She's a pretty lady.
Is she?
She's,
noticed you didn't
she's
say
old,
Melissa
she's
McCarthy.
older now. She's not. She's my favorite actress.
A lot of people like Melissa McCarthy.
What are we talking about now?
I don't know.
Come on, man. What was I saying before that? Yeah, season 2, Rachel McAdams.
Oh yeah, she's a queen in a movie, right? Or the show?
Yep,
TV
the
show?
Queen's Gambit?
No.
Oh. 'Cause that girl's
she is
talented.
Olivia Colman.
Oh, yeah. She's. All right.
Isn't it, like everything she does is
So name a
masterpiece.
male actor better than her. Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
Yes, absolutely.
Is she better than Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Are you really going to try to make a point that males are better actors than females? You're
just-
going to get shit on, dude.
I'm not. I'm
Like,
not.
You
I'm
clearly
just,
are.
I'm asking your opinion. Would you rather watch an Olivia Colman film or a Philip Seymour Hoffman film?
I love them both. Why would I need to pick?
You're right. You're right. From now
So
on,
she's your favorite actress?
From now
Yes.
on, the two people that win the NFC and AFC championship instead of the Super Bowl, instead of finding out who's actually best, they'll just go and shake hands and say, "We're both good," and we'll just leave it at that.
Well,
Why crown a champion?
it would depend on their projects, not their performances. If I would rather watch one, you're asking weird questions. You're weird.
Well,
She's also hilarious in Hot Fuzz. Like she
Explain
does
it
she does
to me
drama
in a way.
as well as anyone, and she is hilarious in Hot Fuzz.
You think she's better than Meryl Streep?
I don't necessarily think she's better. She's just my favorite, but she's as good.
so, but that's completely subjective, right?
But but that's a good point.
Hey, Google.
Hey,
Who's
Sody.
the greatest actor of all time?
Hey, Meryl Streep or Leo?
It's hard to say. There are so many talented actors.
Well, Google sucks.
Google sucks. What did I just ask? Meryl Streep or Leo, dude?
Leo.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
You're not going to be wrong saying Leo's one of the best, and that
No,
he's your
the
favorite.
greatest actor of our generation.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That water tower didn't stand a chance.
Man, that's a
And close second, dude, Depp, besides Wonka, which
yeah.
Oh, I
No.
think Wonka's great. I like that movie.
he hung out with a girl that pooped the bed and did Wonka. You know, people go through phases. Who is the greatest actor in the last 50 years?
We're on this now. Screw the Oscars. I like this better.
Russell Crowe,
Yeah, you really good.
Al Pacino, Tom Hanks, Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, Jack Nicholson, Marlon Brando, Kevin Spacey. Never.
Nah,
Well, yeah, we'll
Great actor. Great actor.
Sean Penn, Clint Eastwood, Colin Firth, Robert Duvall,
Yeah.
Jack Lemmon, Gene Hackman, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, all these people. Amazing. 2 females.
No, this includes females. We just haven't made it down there yet.
It doesn't. Don't fuck with me. It doesn't.
Who's the greatest actor and actress?
Yeah. Because it'll be, I know I'm forgetting some, but it'll be Meryl. And then
Julia Roberts.
she'll be up there. Who do you got, Sody?
Clark Gable didn't even make that list.
Dog's got a mustache.
So, greatest female actors of all time. Katharine Hepburn,
Okay.
Betty Davis, Audrey Hepburn, Ingrid Bergman, Greta Garbo, Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, Judy Garland. All dead.
I also disagree with a lot of that. Maybe my second favorite actress, Catherine O'Hara. I don't know if there's a funnier male than Catherine O'Hara. To your point, Sody, I think she might be the funniest person.
Yeah.
Catherine O'Hara.
So what is this? No, I'm not reading this. That's trash journalism. Get out of here.
Ooh.
Who is currently the best actress in America? Michelle Yeoh? Who's that?
She's very good. She just so last year, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
As far as highest paid, most prizes, and receiving accolades for outstanding performances, currently Angelina Jolie is the #1 actress in America.
Well,
Hilary Swank, Helen Mirren,
Helen Mirren.
Who was in Les Mis?
That's Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway.
Kate Winslet.
Yep.
Kate Winslet. Yes. Well, we talked about her, but yes.
Margot Robbie.
Yep, she's up there now.
Fantastic.
Yes. Yeah, she should have been nominated. It's crazy. America Ferrera really didn't do much. She had that monologue at the end. Cool. How is she nominated?
Come on.
You're doing that, but
No.
you don't.
No,
but
she was
there's-
talented. She did a great job.
Right.
She deserves it. That's why.
Okay.
Don't belittle her performance just because.
I'm not. It just wasn't an Oscar performance. It just wasn't written to be one.
Well,
Well, when have the Oscars really got it right?
when they gave Leo his
Fair
first
enough.
his first best.
And Heath
No,
Ledger.
no, and that was wrong because
Heath Ledger. Wow.
not Heath Ledger. I'm saying Leo winning for the Revenant.
Yeah, he had to not.
He
talk.
should have won. Yeah, right.
He should have won way before that, and
He
not
should
for
have
the
won for
Revenant.
Departed.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can't.
He should have won for Departed. The mental instability that he had in that movie,
God, that's such a good movie.
when he's
So
literally
good.
banging his therapist,
So
getting whatever
I gotta
antidepressant.
rewatch that,
Dude, that is
The Aviator, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. He's Howard Hughes locked in his own movie theater with jars of his own urine, only drinking the milk that comes. That's all he ate for.
That's what those are the ones he should have won for.
But you know why they didn't?
Also, like Wolf of Wall Street.
Catch Me If You Can. Like,
Yeah, right.
Never saw it.
Oh, it's a good one.
I
Really?
need to.
Have
That's
you
him
not?
and Tom Hanks. isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's right. That's young Leo.
He's an international.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
con man.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? I mean, that
Right.
role alone, like
Mhm.
supporting actor.
Basketball Diaries.
Yeah, that too.
Talk about
Seriously,
how old was he in that movie?
he's super young.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
The
I know.
the waiver his parents had to sign. So
Uh-huh.
just so you know, there's going to be some scenes of this. And they said, yeah, at least you'll never do heroin.
He's even great in Titanic.
Yeah.
He's so good.
And they only hired him
So
because he
good.
was hot.
Pretty
you know
much.
the Titanic never sank, right?
Oh my God, Django Unchained.
Oh, right. Yeah, like he could have won for that, and
Yep.
that would have been better than The Revenant. I didn't like The Revenant that much.
I never saw the whole thing.
It was a pretty movie.
Revenant was the last book I read cover to cover. My
Pretty-
brother gave it to me. He goes, I know you're weird, you don't read books, but read this. I sat down on the dock at the cabin
Mhm.
on that old Yeller pontoon in a lawn chair
I
with,
feel like it'd be a much better book.
with a headlamp.
Yeah.
Couldn't leave. I had a cocktail
God dang,
and an ashtray.
that's something.
And I burned through that thing in 3 days on a long Memorial weekend.
That's
I
awesome.
handed it back to him. I said, that was the most incredible thing I've ever read.
I'm glad this turned into what it did. I'm not going to continue with the Oscar noms, but I am going to follow up. This was supposed to be a little this side, that side.
Wait, did we derail a little bit there?
Big time, but
A
it was
little
great.
organic conversation.
Love it.
Man,
Structure what?
sucks.
I do want to go through the Razzie noms quick.
Oh, the Razzies.
The Razzies
Drama
got-
won one.
Oh, that's right. All right, where are these?
Doc, have you ever watched Entourage?
All right. Hey, worst picture.
No.
Do you have access to HBO?
We should watch these. This will be fun to watch.
I highly advise, but warn you.
What in the world is Winnie the Pooh? Blood
You
and
will
Honey?
not miss.
Oh, yeah.
You will not miss a show as much as Entourage.
Okay.
You watch. So it's loosely based off Mark Wahlberg's entrance into Hollywood. He comes out of the East Coast with 3 of his lifelong buddies, and you fall in love with them. It's Sex in the City for dudes.
All right.
It's 4 single guys living in L.A., and Vincent Chase is, a millionaire actor, and then it's just his homies.
What is this movie?
Right. I
Is
know
this
what
the
you're seeing.
horror
I know
Winnie
what
the
you're
Pooh?
seeing right now. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. For nominated for worst picture.
Yeah, that
The
fits.
Exorcist Believer, Expendables 4, where they use 4 as the letter A.
Who's all in that?
Meg 2, The Trench.
Meg?
Meg 2.
Oh, the Megalodon.
Yep.
I thought you meant like the robot girl. I'm like, they've made a Meg too?
That'd be funny.
Because the first one was good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed
about
that.
Yeah.
Shazam, Fear of the Gods, and Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Wait,
That's a winner.
Shazam, isn't that Shaquille O'Neal?
No. Good one, though.
Who was
Oh,
that was
years ago.
Kazam.
Good one. Yep, it was. So I do remember seeing this image of Winnie the Pooh, but it's called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and the description is great. After Christopher Robin abandons them for college, Pooh and Piglet embark on a bloody rampage as they search for a new source of food.
Yeah.
They can't have honey anymore. Was Christopher Robin their source of honey?
I mean, I didn't watch it, but dude, like, the trailer for that's amazing. I don't know how that's nominated.
Oh my God. I'm watching that. Are you kidding me?
Don't.
Okay. Worst actor, Russell Crowe in The Pope's Exorcist, Vin Diesel in Fast X.
Family.
Chris Evans in Ghosted, not familiar. Jason Statham in The Meg 2, and John Voight in Mercy. Wow, they did John Voight dirty.
You know what's stronger than family? Fucking tree Paul Walker hit, dude.
A what? A what? You're not going to say anything?
Nothing.
I missed it.
We're good.
Can't wait to listen back.
Yeah, now you have to listen.
Worst actress, also
Is
Ghosted.
that bad?
That's bad.
Why?
Well, because he died.
Yeah, but people make fun of stuff like that.
People.
Comedians.
Never. Man,
Shane Gillis has
so
a
you-
whole
so
special
you
about
know-
his
so you
cousin.
know how-
Borderline, I like it.
Making
you guys
grilled
know how I'm
cheeses
on
at
this
night.
shirt thing, right?
Yep.
So I almost bought this shirt. It was the Twin Towers,
Okay.
and
They're not there anymore.
dude, it said "Never Forgetty." It had spaghetti sauce
Never-
and breadsticks.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
I just-
Well, it reminds you of the tragedy and reminds you never to forget. If
never-
it throws a little bit of humor in there,
Never-
I'm all for
I
it.
also
Never
saw,
forget it.
I also saw a T-shirt that the loser of a fantasy football league was made to wear, and it was a football crashing through the Twin Towers. That said, "Never forget." Yeah. So,
yeah, that's bad.
hey, according to South Park, we can laugh at it now.
Yeah. The time has passed.
That's right.
It's been over 20 years.
Well, I mean, it was,
Okay, worst actress: Anna de Armas, Ghosted.
Inside job,
Megan Fox, Johnny and Clyde.
dude.
Selma Hayek, Magic Mike's Last Dance. Didn't know that was a thing. If Selma Hayek is in a Magic Mike movie,
Hell yeah.
hell yeah. She's still beautiful. Jennifer Lopez, The Mother, and Dame Helen Mirren in Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
Dame Helen Mirren. Wow, she's damed now.
She's been damed. Kidding me? Worst supporting, Kim Cattrall. Megan Fox nominated for worst supporting and worst actress.
I hope she cleans up.
Let's go, Megan.
Hope she cleans up.
That's kind
The
of funny.
Meg. The Meg, too.
Lucy Liu in Shazam.
What, Lucy Liu?
Yeah, she's still doing things.
Where's Jackie
Worst
Chan?
supporting actor, Michael Douglas, Mel Gibson, Bill Murray in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Franco Nero as the Pope in The Pope's Exorcist, and Sylvester Stallone in Expendables 4.
Trash.
And here in studio, we have Sylvester. Sylvester, what'd you think of that movie?
Yeah, it was real good. Yeah, really exciting. Yeah, right.
How did you
Nobody's expendable.
what do you think? What do you think about being nominated for a Razzie?
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. I climbed the
Are
stairs.
you gonna attend?
Yeah.
Yes, interesting.
You all right?
And that was Sylvester. Thanks for your time. I understand you're on a tight schedule. We'll get you in here again soon.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the Razzies.
Wait, who do you think you could do your best impression of, Georgie?
I can do pretty decent of the Flight of the Conchords.
The accountant?
No, well, just that accent in general.
Nah.
Like with Brett and
You know I can do a really good Owen Wilson. Ready?
do it. Careful.
Wow.
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 Yeah. Nailed it, Sody. Good
You
job.
know what? I can't.
You did all right.
Well, the only Stallone I got is that one's easy.
Wow, you do sound just like him. You guys should have talked to each other while he was here.
I just missed him.
That's too bad.
Too bad.
Too dang bad.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, super quick for the NHL. Wild have won 3 in a row. We won 3 in a row.
We have a hockey team.
Which means we improved to 500. We are 21-21-5, and still plenty of ground to make up in the standings, and still behind the Blues.
Wait, you know the 21-21-5? Those are 5 losses.
Overtime losses.
So we're under 500.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Brock Faber.
Is that Uriah's brother?
No, he's
Remember
just,
Uriah Faber?
He's just getting some. He's getting a little. He's getting some hype. Climbs the rookie charts.
Former. Where'd he go to high school?
Ooh, I've heard. Timberwolves win.
Really? They didn't play selfish basketball and try to get their favorite kid a bunch of points?
For real. We'll talk about that in a minute because holy moly.
Brock Faber was a Maple Grove Crimson.
That's right. Maple Grove.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He's doing great. Love Brock.
He's a super
Super
solid
stud,
guy.
right? What about the Blues, Doc?
2-1
Since
since
last week?
time we talked.
Okay.
But man, there was recently a poll put out there in St. Louis about, what do you want the team to do at the trade deadline? Do you want them to buy, to go for it, or whatever? And it just is clear that hockey fans don't know what the hell they're thinking about.
They wanted him to hold tight?
Yeah. Come on.
I think hockey requires, until you find that squad, it requires rotations of the players.
Dude, they need to sell. I mean, they need to sell these guys that are doing better than they've ever done before, instead of having this false
Thinking they're a
curtain
piece
of
for
hope
next
that,
year.
they're good now.
I
No,
think-
they're not good now.
I think Wild are in a super similar spot. And I know there's injuries, but still, I'm kind of with you.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So do you, NHL thoughts?
I'm just ready to have a successful team again.
Yeah, me too.
It sucks that we have to be like, yeah, we're not the worst team anymore.
I know. Are we a state of hockey or what?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things that I don't know. I'm just gonna get sad. I don't
Yeah,
want to talk
you just
about
sigh
it.
about it, right? That's kind of all you can do right
At
now.
least you guys got a cool logo. I really do love your guys' logo.
Yeah, it's great. That's true.
Yep.
We don't talk about that
Sweet.
enough. We got a great logo.
Did you know? Up until probably 20 or 09, 08, I think, I used to go to multiple Wild games. I thought it was a small triangular snippet of an outdoor scene.
You didn't know it was a bear?
Well, it's not a bear. It's kind of like a man bear
Like
pig.
a wildcat? Or
No, it's a mix between like a bear, a cougar, and a beaver.
totally.
There's
Yeah,
a loon in
we'll
it.
go with that.
There's a loon
in it.
The mouth is a loon.
What's the Minnesota State flower?
Really?
Yeah.
Minnesota,
Oh, you didn't know that? The mouth
Minnesota State flower.
is our state bird loon.
It's a lady slipper.
Don't kick me.
I didn't kick you. I touched your shin with my foot.
Take it easy, guys.
I just love that my crotch is aimed at you all
Fuck
show.
yeah, it is.
I gave you the option.
I can't keep my eyes up.
He keeps wandering away from the mic.
These thrift store jeans, they are toit.
Toy. Like a toy.
Hey, speaking of that, Doc, ink,
Oh, it totally
an
is.
ink-filled writing utensil. What is that called? A female chicken. What's this? What's this here on the bottom of my face?
This
We
is why we need cameras.
we hung up those things earlier with a safety.
He's not going to do it.
Why not?
Doc switches his E's and I's.
A little
And,
bit.
and now that I've said it, I hope everyone listening listens for his E's and I's. It's because he's from an area that does it. I guess.
Really?
Well, yeah, because Anna does it too, and they're from the same area.
Remember Amanda from church when we were kids? She was from Pittsburgh. She used to say things so weird, and all she said was Pittsburgh.
Really?
And then I met somebody else from Pittsburgh, and I'd be like, God, you say shit weird. And I remember, like, oh my gosh, man.
I remember being super surprised by the West Virginian accent of our friends from California.
Yo, Hambo.
Hambone, you want beer? Hambone, you want beer? It was great.
Remember when weren't they there when, was it me? or you that tried to do a backflip. I think it was me. Tried to do a backflip and kissed my nose against the brick.
I split my head
Yeah,
doing a
okay,
dive
I was
when
gonna say
drunk.
Yep, that's what it was.
That
Somebody
happened.
got hurt at the pool, and luckily
Totally me.
Trent's mom was a nurse.
Yeah, stitched me up. We did my midterm all together on the couch. Googled everything. Got 98%.
That's right. They helped you cheat.
Stitched me up and then helped me cheat with green.
We put it
tears
up
in
on
hand.
like we cast it up on the big
yeah,
screen.
7 of us with laptops, Googling everything.
So even though you Googled it, you still didn't get everything right.
Yeah.
98 He couldn't make it look-
98%.
You know, he did that. That's tasteful.
Oh,
Yeah, it was on purpose.
You don't get the answers to a test and get 100%. That's dumb.
Yeah, nobody does that. Doc, what do you got for
That's
us?
why we need cameras.
Doc, what's going on in the second office?
so I was thinking,
What's the size of the poop today?
oh man, it was
How many
it was a-
Keurigs?
It was a big old turd,
How many carrots?
just like the Vikings.
That's the only
Come
measure.
on. Come on.
Well, he's not wrong. We're
I know,
trash.
I know we're turdy.
No, I was thinking, right? There's so much hype about Caleb Williams, right?
Mhm.
He's going to be great. He's prodigy. What would be your guys' Rushmore of quarterbacks?
Whoa, top 5 quarterbacks, huh?
Tom Brady,
It's gonna be a running joke.
Peyton Manning, Brett Favre. Man. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre.
Are you Googling it over there?
No, Grandma Helen is blowing up my phone right now because I'm taking.
Oh,
her
you have
somewhere
a
on
grandparent
Friday.
still alive? That's good. Good for you.
That's not what I'm saying.
No. You should talk to her. I wish I could. Talk to mine.
Oh my God,
They're gone.
Okay,
Keep with quarterbacks.
who's your fourth?
don't know.
My top 3 are Manning, Brady, Favre.
Oh, real original.
Well, Favre would make like almost no one's top 4 or 5. I bet.
Made mine.
Did he? Did you say it?
Oh my God.
I was texting.
Wait, it's not 4 or 5. It's 4 because he
Okay.
said Rushmore.
Okay.
There's 4 heads. Have we not pounded this into your noggin yet?
Anyways,
I don't know why Phillip Rivers and Drew Brees are right there.
Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, dude, he was fun to watch, dude.
man, dude tore it up on a torn
Yeah.
ACL in the playoffs.
He did.
Okay.
He was fun to watch. He was
All
tough
right.
as shit.
Maybe that wasn't in the playoffs, but still.
Sure.
You know what? I'll go Big Ben. I will.
Okay.
Tom Brady.
He got
I will
Super
say
Bowls. He
My
got the Super
favorite
Bowls.
quarterbacks to watch in my lifetime
Mhm.
would be
Yeah.
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning,
Yep.
Brett Favre, Ben Roethlisberger in that order. Boom.
Okay.
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, so far in that order. So
Wow.
same page.
Wow, really off the
Shut
beaten
up.
path.
You're right. It's a good opinion.
I know. Thanks.
Oh man.
John David Booty.
GDB. Really close to saying Kirk.
Brooks Bollinger.
Really close to saying Kirk. I'm not gonna.
Gus Frerotte.
I'm not gonna.
Why not though?
Because only recently has he
Blows
been
my
my
mind.
captain.
So
Took him a couple of years on the squad.
only recently has Brock Purdy made it to an
before I
NFC
warmed up.
championship 2 years in a row.
There was a time when I was so done with Kirk, and it was a couple seasons ago when he closed his eyes and threw an interception. He knew he was going to take a hit. He closed his eyes and threw it anyways.
You
Well, he's
didn't
praying.
Like, you didn't like that.
He's probably praying.
Okay.
Did not like that. Okay, Doc, do you have yours?
Yeah, I got mine.
Okay, I'll have a fourth soon.
Tom Brady,
Mm-hmm.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Right for it.
The one you got? No, actually.
Well,
right?
we're forgetting
Aaron
Joe.
Rodgers.
We're not saying Joe, Steve, or Dan.
Number 3, Drew Brees.
Marcus
Okay.
Mariota.
If it
Okay.
wasn't for Tom Brady, Drew Brees would be the all-time leader in everything.
Who did I say I was flirting between? Phillip Rivers
did.
and who else?
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees
It's
was
true.
a ton of fun to watch.
is
And
why-
he's a saint. I can't. It's
Well, Drew
sacrilege.
Brees is why Sean Payton is regarded as an amazing coach.
Yeah, and it wasn't Sean; it was Drew.
Yeah, 100% Drew.
Like
Yes.
this year clearly proved that.
Yes.
Drew Brees did so much for that team.
And then I have a hard time with number 4 like you all, even though you guys are consensus on Brett Favre. He makes my list, but I think if I'm putting someone on there, it's Joe Montana.
As far as just the best 4?
Yeah.
Sure. I could see that. I was going to say, isn't Favre why you're a Packers fan?
Yeah.
Yep.
And he didn't make your list.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't agree with that.
Because Joe Montana has 4 Super Bowls.
So,
True.
There's only 2 other quarterbacks
you ever
that have
watched
done
him
that.
play?
Terry Bradshaw.
Have you ever watched him play?
Highlights.
So he's your favorite.
No,
you
I think
you were
he's-
the one who decided to say
I
the
didn't
best
say
that I've
favorite.
ever watched.
Oh,
And not favorite. Rushmore for me is the 4 best of all time.
oh, okay. Well, then Warren Moon, Joe Montana, Dan Marino. Who else is in the Hall of
Warren
Fame?
Moon. No.
Yeah, so I mean, the fourth one that I was debating would be it's Montana, Elway, Marino, or Favre.
I thought you wanted us to make a Rushmore of
Hey,
our favorite
serious
quarterbacks.
question. Serious question. How
Just
how close?
Yeah,
how,
favorite could be what you decide to use.
That's what I did, Doc. And it's personal, and now that
That's
you
fine.
made yours
Hey.
statistical, it makes mine feel shitty.
Real question. How close to a quarterback Mount Rushmore is Patrick Mahomes?
No,
But he's close.
I don't think so.
6 straight championship games. Been to the championship game at least every
Okay.
year since he took over as starter.
Yeah, I
2
mean,
Super Bowls already?
yeah, I think if he wins another Super Bowl, then sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm with you.
It's Andy Reid.
But right, I mean, Joe Montana has 4 Super Bowls.
Uh-huh.
Dan Marino is only a Super Bowl away from being considered one of the greatest of all time.
God, Dan was like the original slinger too. Dan might be my 4th.
Brett Favre's won how many MVPs?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know there's only like 5 or 6 quarterbacks that have taken 2 teams to the championship game?
Say that again?
I don't know the exact number. I think it's 6. There's only been 6 quarterbacks to quarterback 2 different teams to a champion, not Super Bowl, conference championship.
Bo Favor? Brett Favre?
Brett Favre's one of them.
Uh-huh.
Can you name the other ones?
Tom Brady.
Yep.
It'll be Tom, Peyton.
Yep.
Not Drew Brees. Not Ben Roethlisberger.
It's probably going to be obvious. Who's vibrating?
Not I. Oh, wait. Now I. It's got to be one of our group chats or so.
Oh, jeez. Who's the 4th?
Hang on.
I got a list of quarterbacks in front of me. Hold
Hang
on.
on. Joe Flacco. No.
Johnny Unitas. Nope, because he was just Colts. Sorry, it said Baltimore Colts. I was like, he was on the Ravens? Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, so Peyton, Tom, Brett Favre.
It's like none of these people on here.
You ready for an obvious one? Plays this weekend.
Hang on.
Goff.
Golf.
Wow. JG.
Wow. Yep.
877 cash
Stafford.
now.
Stafford's on that list too then.
I don't know if he ever took him to a championship.
He
game.
didn't take the Lions to a championship game.
Never
he didn't
mind.
do shit with the
Stafford's
Lions.
not- Sorry.
Come on. Dan's probably my number 4, Dan Marino.
Well, hang,
Oh, okay.
who else is on the list?
Nah, I'd have to find it. It was a conversation.
Why'd you
piece
bring it
and-
up?
No, just because it's like it was a thing.
It was a total thing. Okay. Any other quarterback stuff, guys?
Brock Purdy's fun to watch.
I agree. And I think he gets too much hate. I think Brock's a super good quarterback.
Yeah, everyone says he's a product of the system.
If Brock Purdy's a product of the system, then Jordan Love is trash.
Word.
Anyone can be a product of a system when you have a great coach. And they're both great coaches for sure. But I think Brock Purdy definitely is not, and Jordan Love has become better in my eyes.
You know that people think you have a better radio voice than me?
I've heard.
The more I listen to you, the more I'm starting to agree.
Oh, personally, I disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude. Well, that's because it's our voices, right?
Fair enough. I know.
But I liked having that unbiased opinion.
Okay, super quick about the Wolves. We have won tonight. We beat Washington. Good for us. How in the world did we lose to Charlotte? Selfish, disrespectful basketball, according to the coach. It was ugly. It was just ugly. That's great that Cat dropped 62. But man, did they just play stupid, and that's why people still won't take us seriously. We are no longer in first place. We spent around 2 months in first place. Greatest 2 months of my life. No longer. Except for maybe we are now again? Are we in first place again?
Well, I mean, they won.
No.
So we're probably half a game in first place? Yes, go Wolves. All right. This stat about the Wolves that is alarming, especially come playoff time. We are averaging the least amount of shots per game. Now, I don't think that's a bad thing. We control the pace. We let our defense win us games. That's great. That will sustain in the playoffs. However, when we average the least amount of shots per game and we still have the third most turnovers in the league, we're not going anywhere if that's the case. And our turnovers are bad.
You're going to have a bad time.
We're going to have a bad time. Won't be a good time.
Okay.
We are pizzaing when we're supposed to French fry. Yeah.
Bringing it right back to ski school.
Mm-hmm. Going to have a bad time.
fry when you're trying to pizza.
Going to have a bad
You're gonna have
time.
a bad time.
What's skiing all about? Having a good
Time.
time. That's right.
When's the last time you skied?
2 winters ago.
Because I'm going this winter.
I'll go with you.
Really?
Yeah, let's do it.
We can bring the GoPros and we can do GNG OD, which is good, not great outdoors.
Outdoors.
Which will then we're gonna go bass fishing and we'll go spearing.
Doc, you ski? Snowboard?
Never been.
Wow.
Really?
Hey,
We'll start on the bunny hill.
let's go.
I see a great opportunity for those GoPros to get
Yes.
put to use.
Let's go.
Doc
Great
learns
footage,
to
right?
Ski.
Let's go.
We'll be yelling, pizza, pizza, French fry, French fry, French fry.
Pizza, 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 pizza.
I said,
I want
grew
to
up
start
with-
on the Black Diamond.
Why not? Why not?
Let's
A
go.
guy who has never skied. Fuck it.
Let's go.
You know what's great about skiing? If you
Right
ever
to the
get
top.
scared, you just
fall down.
lay down.
Yeah.
You just tip over.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's fluffy.
Unless you're on
Meanwhile,
a decline.
snowboarding, you somehow turn backwards and then smack the back of your head on ice, falling backwards.
Yeah. Did you tried snowboarding, right?
Handful of times.
I know I did when Wyseth got all about it.
Yeah.
I tried it.
That's when we both tried it.
Yep. My knees, my
Hard.
ass,
It's
and the back
crazy
of my
hard.
head.
Everyone told me, "Oh, you wakeboard? You can snowboard." I was
Yeah.
like, "Great, I love wakeboarding."
Nope.
Not even close to the same thing.
No, the center of gravity is that rope when you're wakeboarding.
Yes.
The center of gravity is a very thin edge of plastic,
Uh-huh.
whether it be your toes or your heels, whichever you choose. And if you don't choose, you have no control over that board anymore.
And
you
you
turn into a
whip
lazy
down.
Susan heading downstairs.
And you seriously whip down because an edge will inevitably catch
Yep.
and you get smacked. And it really hurts. Like, no matter how you fall on a snowboard, it hurts. I
Doc,
couldn't
if
do
you learn how to ski, I'll
That's not why I
I'll
wanna
try
do-
snowboarding again.
Let's
it.
do
Outdoor activities is to be
But
hurt.
never mind, I take that back. Last time I went ice skating, I cracked 3 ribs.
Oh,
I don't want to.
I want to do that again. Jeez Louise.
When's the last time you guys broke a bone?
So, what are you cooking up?
What do you mean? Pizza.
Cooking anything up? That's good.
Oh, I have a whole episode of stuff I want to talk about.
Good. Can't wait.
But I want my own show. I want
Right.
your chair too.
We're going to take a super quick break. We're going to come back with some MLB news. When's the last time we talked about baseball?
When there was baseball going on.
I'm not the biggest baseball fan. I have no problem disclosing, but some very awesome news. I guess I'm doing a teaser. I'm teasing you with some awesome baseball news.
Mhm.
And I'm teasing you because we may not talk about baseball again for a while.
No, why would we?
But we're going to take a break. BRB.
Okay, so when I was young, my dad had his own little catamaran. It was a Hobie cat, like 16-footer, 2 pontoons and a canvas top. He used to sail that like a madman. Loved watching it. Also loved cruise ships. Our friend Kay at the Sulit Experience recently told us about Star Clippers, a company that has the most involved vacation boating experience. Talking about hoisting sails, climbing the mast on a tall ship. These are these giant sail ships. You get to actually go out and sail. The coolest part is right now the most unique experience to the Mediterranean and other worldwide locations, including Costa Rica. I saw they just added. But you can enjoy air and onboard credits with reservations made by March 31st, 2024. Again, that's March 31st, 2024. Where do you go to get those? You got to visit at where K stays on Instagram. That's at where K-A-Y stays on Instagram. Or tons and tons of information is K at Sulit, that's S-U-L-I-T, experience.com. Again, that's K at SulitExperience.com. Huge friend of the show. She takes us on incredible trips, shows us the world in ways we've never seen. Please reach out if you're a traveler like us and find out what you've missed.
We're back. We're as back as the Wolves were. They're still back. They're just a little less back now. And we are going to get right into the NMLB that we never talk about because I'm not the biggest fan. Anyways, we announced our Hall of Famers. Not we, but they.
No, we did.
Yeah, we
We get a
announced
vote.
So obviously the only thing I'm going to touch on as a mostly Minnesota sports podcast is our boy Joe. First ballot. Yeah. That's awesome because he is one of 3 catchers in the history of MLB to be nominated first ballot? You go, Joe.
Bilateral leg weakness. What is that?
It's what he had.
But what is it?
I don't know.
An AJ Pierzynski? He's not a Hall of Famer?
I don't think so.
You remember him?
Yeah, I liked him a lot.
I loved AJ.
Mm-hmm. I had a mini AJ Pierzynski bat. Remember they used to hand out those mini bats
Mini
at the
bats.
games?
Yep.
I had a couple of them.
Mini bats, mini helmets, too.
That's right.
Yep.
What happened to those?
What team did AJ Pierzynski go to play for after us?
Now they're just like, play the ticket subs, the White Sox.
Yeah. God, look at you.
I know. I used to be a big Twins fan.
I think it's only right if Joe Mauer makes it into the Hall of Fame that Michael Kadire also somehow makes it in, because Michael Kadire
Cuddy.
also somehow made it into every All-Star game that Joe Mauer did well in.
Oh, that's right.
Every year Joe did well, so
Look
did
at us
Kadire.
with the old school Twins knowledge. Do you remember that lineup the year that? So okay, well obviously we I think we got swept by the
Did
Yanks.
Puckett touch people?
What
What did Kirby Puckett do?
is that a thing?
He did bad things. I think he went a little Cosby.
Did he hit his wife?
Maybe.
Where did that come from, dude?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like Twins greats. Puckett, Kirby.
Kirby Puckett bad?
Kirby Puckett bad things.
Tragic hero?
Did Kirby Puckett
No.
do bad things?
It-
Was he convicted of a crime? Because that dude used to almost pop the roof of the Metrodome.
It says he drank a lot. He's a good dude. What are you talking about?
We
man?
should hang out. We should have Kirby on the show. Sounds like my kind of guy. Gee whiz.
Oh,
Fit
man.
right in.
Hey, congrats, Joe. You deserve it.
Killing it.
At the height of my Twins fandom, we still got ousted round 1 by the Yanks. Pretty sure it was a sweep. But the lineup: number 1, Denard Span; number 2, Alexi Casilla; 3, Joe Mauer; 4, Justin Morneau; 5, Kadire;
Oh, Morneau. That was the other guy I was
5,
thinking of.
Kadire; 6, Jason Kubel.
Yep.
It was a
Coobs?
crazy 1 through 6.
Man, just so you guys know, Puckett will not be joining us on the podcast.
Why is that?
Well, he died.
What did he do?
2006, on my birthday, he suffered a massive stroke.
Yeah. Well, he's also dead.
Yeah, he died.
I know. That's why he's not on podcast.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, did he? Is that how he died?
Yeah.
I'm ignorant.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay.
that's cool, man.
Breaking news.
At least he got to see 9/11.
Never forget he.
Never forget it. Good job, guys. All right. We got some pop culture bits.
You know what sucks? Is my cousin was like in one of the towers leading a tour, and my cousin Stacy, bless her heart, ran like 100 blocks in high heels
Yeah.
because all she knew was he was in there.
What else?
He made it out.
Wait, he? What?
Yeah, my cousin John McKeon.
Oh, wait. So, okay, you
Cousin-in-law.
started
Yeah.
that. You started that story weird. You said she was in one of the towers.
Nope, sorry. My cousin's husband.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh huh.
She's always been my cousin.
Got you.
He became my cousin when they got married.
Of course.
Cousin-in-law.
That's how that works.
But he worked in the World Trade Center as like a stock exchange guy, and he was leading like a tour
Wow.
of new investors through their office. And she saw the first plane hit, and he was in the second building, and it was great because they told everyone, like, congregate on the floor of the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure they were on the floor of the second one. And then, boom, they heard a rattle up top, and he said, I'm out. I'm out of here. You guys.
Wow.
Yep, just every man for themselves.
Yeah.
I never knew you had a. I feel and you probably did tell me that. Really?
Multiple times.
So then so she ran in high heels to him.
Yeah, until her feet gave out and she stripped the high heels off and she was running on New York concrete barefoot.
And then did they like where did they meet?
I don't know.
Did
I just know she ran.
Did she get
She
to
ran
him?
so far away.
And then were they like crossing paths and he's like, wrong way?
All I know is he was in there when it got hit, or he was in one of the two towers when the first one got hit. She saw it, like on the news, and took off from her business and started running towards him in high heels, and then had to get rid of him. And
That's really terrifying.
well, he made it.
That's great. That's awesome. But that's really terrifying.
No, it was a shitty thing.
You guys, here's a perfect segue. United States favorite hot sauces by state
Cholula,
is
mine.
yours. Interesting you should say that.
I bet I resemble more of the American Southwest.
The Northeast is
Tabasco.
Nope. The Northeast is pretty exclusively Frank's Red Hot.
Ooh, Frank's,
yeah.
yep. They put that shit on everything.
That's Kentucky.
Yep.
That's Ohio.
Wait, Kentucky's
And
the
then-
Northeast?
No,
Well,
he's
so,
adding
so that's where it
Northeast
starts, and then it
there
and then
in
it pushes,
Wisconsin.
Yep. And Wisconsin, correct. Wisconsin, Michigan,
You ever put Frank's on popcorn?
I put it on everything.
You put
Ohio.
it on-
Everything.
You ever done hot sauce and Parmesan on popcorn?
And shake it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a bar that offers free popcorn. Some of the elite bars, you'll see hot sauce and shake parm up top.
Ooh,
It's for the popcorn.
the elite bars. I'm interested in that.
Well,
I'm a
I
sucker
should
for
say
hot sauce.
VFWs and municipals.
I'm a Tabasco guy. That's my hot sauce.
Oh, buddy.
Love Tabasco.
You know who it was? Is Broman's dad.
Hmm.
Remember Broman had the pool?
I remember him.
His dad one day gave us popcorn, dusted in Parmesan,
Mhm.
and soaked in Frank's Red Hot. And I went, are you insane?
Until you tried it.
You're going to feed this to children.
Until you tried it.
And then I ate it and I said, yes, sir, can I have more?
Nice.
That was incredible. I will never eat popcorn naked again.
A couple standalones where they are only the most popular in one state. Oh my gosh, this is actually funny. Louisiana hot sauce has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 states, none of which are Louisiana.
No, they know better.
But it's every state surrounding. It's Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas.
God doesn't eat Chick-fil-A.
Louisiana's favorite is Tabasco,
It's because it's the.
and that is the only state where it's the favorite.
Is there a state that has Cholula as the favorite?
There are 4.
They're American Southwest, Arizona, New Mexico.
You are false. You are lying. Cholula, Idaho, Montana,
Wyoming.
This is embarrassing. I don't know what state that is. Utah. You know what the 4th is? Minnesota.
Really?
Yeah.
Cholula.
Cholula.
Let's go.
Yep.
Where's my clap? Let's go. Why don't we have Cholula in the studio?
I do love Cholula.
I settle for Tabasco.
One state as the Hoi Fung Sriracha, if I said that right. The classic Sriracha that everyone gets.
You just cursed.
Iowa.
You said some bad things.
Iowa, interestingly enough. Whoa. Heinz has a hot sauce?
Yeah, 57.
South Dakota.
Heinz 57.
South Dakota.
Is it 57?
I don't think that's it. Isn't that their steak sauce?
But they don't make anything hotter.
It just says Heinz, so I don't know.
So ketchup is the hottest thing that North Dakota can handle?
That's what I'm thinking. South Dakota, but yes. Yep.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. South Dakota considers Heinz a hot sauce.
It just says Heinz.
Does Heinz make a hot sauce?
Okay, good question.
Doc, are you on it?
I got it.
Because my jeans are way too tight to pull this old iPhone out of there.
Heinz Hot 57.
Heinz Hot 57.
But there's also
but-
Heinz Hot Sauce.
Which is just,
This doesn't look hot at all.
it's spicy ketchup.
They have a Heinz Hot Sauce, but okay, you're right. Is that part of
It's
the
57 sauce.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, South Dakota.
Oh my God.
Tapatio is
They
only
gave us
Nevada,
dots.
California.
I bet dots are spicy.
Who has Frank's Red Hot has the most states,
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
followed by Louisiana Hot Sauce and then Cholula. Tabasco is only 1. Texas Pete has 3.
You remember that thimble of smoked Tabasco you used to have in your childhood bedroom?
Valentina is only Arizona.
Georgie?
The which one?
Next to your Twibbles.
Yeah.
You had
tiny.
the tiniest
remember.
bottle of smoked
Uh-huh.
Tabasco. Where'd that go? Did we ever eat it?
We tried to fuck with one of our friends with it.
Probably.
That's what happened to it.
Tim probably fell asleep.
Something like that.
Man, dude,
Guys ever heard of Trappies?
that's good hot sauce.
Crybaby.
Crystal is the favorite of,
You ever had Crybaby?
I believe, that's Maryland, Rhode Island, and Florida.
Yep.
Never had it.
Sign me up.
That's what they use at Bojangles.
Louisiana hot sauce, I love too. I don't get it often enough. Local Minnesota shout out, which I thought could have potentially made it. Crybaby Craig's.
Crybaby. Yep. Love Crybaby.
Great one. Dakota, have you had it?
Nope.
I'll get you a bottle.
Yeah, we'll get some. We'll do
Awesome.
wings. We'll do wings. Here
I'm a
one
sucker
night.
for garlic, and it's the most garlicky hot sauce.
My brother does like chicken wings with like, yeah, it's amazing. It's like
Not
a
gonna happen,
Jamaican
then.
jerk dry rub, so it won't be sticky. And then
Can't have chicken.
why?
You're being an asshole.
I'm
Wait.
allergic to chicken.
How are you allergic to chicken?
It wants to kill me.
Chicken's in salami or pepperoni. You know that, right?
Yeah, dude. It's
Just not enough of it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Pepperoni is a mixture of pork,
And like
ham,
I can
chicken.
do eggs and that kind of stuff.
Well, that's not chicken. That's dead. That's aborted chickens.
Yeah,
That's cool.
chicken.
No.
Stem cells.
No, it's different. Like if you ate a placenta, that'd be different than having a calf steak right off the old sody right
But
here.
a placenta is not
Not what?
like a chicken egg is not a placenta.
Oh, it's not?
No.
What is it?
An aborted fetus, like you said. That's not a placenta. That's
Okay,
different.
so the yolk is the baby. What's the white stuff?
Oh, fuck.
That's placenta, my guy.
No.
It is. You ever rub?
Get out of here.
Did you keep your umbilical cord from your kid? You ever rub that stuff on a sore ankle? God, Copper Finnan got shit on umbilical cord.
Kirk underwent stem cell transplant.
Yep, dude, you grind up like deer velvet. You know how deer, when they grow their antlers every year, the velvet that covers it? If you can catch that, dry it out, grind it up into a powder, put it in a capsule, and eat one of those a day, it's the most natural HGH, human growth hormone, you can get. It's banned in the NFL.
Sorry, what is it? One more time?
HGH.
No, I know, but what is
Deer velvet.
deer velvet?
You know how if you see a deer in August that's
Yeah.
growing its
Yeah.
antlers, they're covered in fuzzies.
Yep.
And then the fuzzies peel off, and they have like a membrane, a mucus. There's blood flowing to these antlers as
Okay.
they grow.
Right.
That deer velvet, as it falls off, is a human growth hormone. I'm spitting.
You're passionate.
I'm
Salivating at this
at the idea.
HGH.
So, well, as a guy who likes the idea of his body performing at the highest level,
Yeah.
they would literally, people would take this, dry it out like jerky, grind it up in a grinder like it was some herb you were going to roll up in a J-bone,
Yeah.
and they'd put it in a little plastic, edible capsule,
Uh-huh.
and they'd take one of those a day. And
Interesting.
would not gain any fat.
Who's they? How do you know this?
NFL players.
Okay.
Deer velvet was banned in probably 2014, 2015.
Really?
As a traceable subject in NFL players because it was the most natural, non-banned form of HGH. Baseball players were sucking down velvet, snorting it if they could.
Dang. Did you know about this, Doc?
Look up deer velvet PED. I guarantee you'll be like, wow.
Egg whites are not like a placenta. My God.
That's what you were looking up.
Birds do not have placentas.
Because they lay eggs.
Oh, I typed in deer velvet HGH and a bunch of supplements just came up. Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
They're
next question.
expensive. Wow,
So next
expensive.
episode, how do we get smelling salts?
Episode. How
Wanna just
to
rip a couple of those?
how to get smelling salts. So
They
what's
gotta
funny
have them at
is
Walgreens.
when you
They have to have them at Walgreens.
when
I
you
want to do smelling salts
when you
next episode.
talked about the noise that Baker made after he did that. I just thought you were being funny. It was pretty accurate because I saw the clip after.
When he went, oh, oh, yeah, dude. That's why after that, I'm like, dude, I came here, it was an hour drive from Buffalo to here.
Yep.
About 48 minutes in, I'm on 94 still, and I'm
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, man, I got to go do 2 shows.
Yeah.
All I thought of was, where's Bake May and those salts? Mm-hmm. So I would like to, if we're going to have red breast and wild turkey in the studio, I'd like to also have a jar of smelling salts.
That makes sense.
Because imagine Brian, first time on the show. Brian, if you're going to be part of the show, you got to take a whiff. And that, to talk about where that YouTube footage comes in, every person, oh, whoa.
12-year-old Grady ripping it.
Have you guys ever tried it? Yeah. Have you guys tried it? Because I've never had a
I
smelling
think
salt.
I did a long, long time ago.
They can be purchased over the counter in most pharmacies.
I was going to
yeah?
say Walgreens has to have them.
Most pharmacies.
Emily, go get some smelling salts.
Hey,
I never know what she's doing. Name that reference.
Wedding Crashers.
oh my God! Let's go! Yeah! Wait, did we talk
End
about
the
this?
show.
Did we talk about
We're
this?
done. Drop the mic.
No, Doc got a reference. Before we say goodbye, this was a funny story. A Chinese marathon runner, probably not funny for him, sorry. A Chinese marathon runner disqualified for chain smoking through the entire race.
That is funny.
I heard a joke from a colleague.
Did he win? 'Cause that's even funnier.
Didn't say that. Being in good enough shape to complete a full 26.2 mile marathon at 52 years old is impressive.
How much meth was in his system?
You gotta wonder. Anyways, hey, that's probably better for him than the air quality of China. Joke courtesy of Trent Smith, my coworker. Good job, Trent.
Does he listen?
Nope.
So he's never going to hear that.
He told me to say that, and when he said it, I laughed. So I thought it was pretty good.
Well, hey, we get another listener if you tell him you told a joke. No.
He knows about us. He doesn't listen.
Okay.
I know. Do you guys see about the golf amateur who won a PGA Tour event, and because he's an amateur, could not claim his $1.5 million prize?
Wait a minute. So he's an amateur.
Yep.
Competing in a pro event.
I guess.
And he won.
But then why do they let him compete?
Yeah. What does he have to do to become a pro?
Dakota? I don't know the answer.
I think he just has to apply for his player's card.
And
How much does that cost? Is
what's-
it less than 1.5 mil? Because if it is, it sounds like it's worth the investment.
I don't
no
know
brainer,
Can
how
he
much
do
it
that
costs.
after the tournament?
Yeah, can he claim it later?
I feel like you can, but then I think if he's on a scholarship to college, right, he has to give that up. But clearly, that's worth it.
Oh, are you kidding? It's absolutely worth it.
That makes sense, though,
You're
if he's on a college
you're
scholarship.
clearly good enough.
Yeah.
But NIL. Come on.
You are
Yellow.
That's
clearly
he's
good
probably
enough.
making money already. Like, fuck it.
Oh,
Speaking of NILs, did you see what CJ Stroud did?
No.
He gave a massive investment to the foundation, which is the NIL that paid him in college. So now that's just going to open up a whole new thing.
Really? So is he essentially just paying college players?
He's paying back the money he got and paying for
Is that
Ohio State.
is
right?
that like expected?
I was going to say, does it go back to just O State?
Is that
Oh, yeah.
Is that an
Love that.
Is that
Love
an
that.
under the table thing where it's like we're going to give you this?
Well,
when
no, he
you-
can
when you
donate
get-
to it and they can do whatever they want. It's the
I love
foundation.
that. Yep. Because that
Oh, so pretty. Oh, you're like pretty exclusively to
that's
Ohio
another
State?
reason
Yes.
why CJ Stroud's a super
Oh.
good dude. Did you see that was it multiple news sources censored out what he had to say at the end of
Oh.
the game?
Yeah.
What do you Doc, you saw this. What do you think about that?
Oh, okay. Maybe
why
I did.
does,
I think
why
it-
does the mass
Okay,
media
I probably didn't.
Okay.
I saw he said like his overall like
So-
his big message is
Can I tell you what
is
happened?
the gospel.
Can I tell you what happened?
Yeah.
So CJ Stroud was not the first pick in the draft, right?
No.
He was the second.
Yeah. We've talked about that.
Yep. I
bad
love
choice.
CJ Stroud because
Bad
he
choice,
is
Panthers.
he's a man of faith.
Yep.
I personally, if I was going to start a business, as weird as it is, I'd hire Christians first.
Mm.
Look at Chick-fil-A. Look at that business model. When's the last time you went to Chick-fil-A and had bad service? You just didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Lord's chicken and the Lord's people. But
You keep talking
They
about
asked-
chicken in front of Doc, he's gonna hate you.
okay, well they have breakfast sandwiches there too with sausage patties
Yeah, I know.
and eggs. You love eating
Dude,
the
so
placentas.
I can eat chicken. I just have to drug myself,
Yeah.
know that I'm going to be roofie,
Yeah. He
and
just,
have my EpiPen on standby.
it's just like
Wait a minute.
he just like
Do you
half
have
a
an
pound of,
EpiPen on you?
of
Not right
Benadryl.
now because I know I'm not going to eat chicken.
What brand is it? Is it out of date? Stick me.
When one goes past date, we'll do that. I'd record it.
Give me smelling salts and stick me with an epi, and I'll be
An expired
John,
Epi.
John fucking Wick running around and yeah, baby.
And that's the day you learn how to snowboard.
Artificial adrenaline.
Exactly.
Oh my god, yeah. When I bail on the snowboard and knock my head and Matt Stafford myself back awake like he did, instead of waiting for me to wake up, just go, he's fine, right in the knee. And boom, I'm back. Dude, do you remember the movie Crank where Jason Statham couldn't get his heart rate?
That's right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
What EpiPens?
That's right. That's
Oh,
right. I forgot
God,
about
that was a fun movie.
Fun movies.
Yeah, we can do
What
that.
happened to the crank?
Jason Statham, is he better than Olivia Colman?
No. Absolutely not.
That's fair.
The guy who was nominated for a Razzie just now? No.
Jason Statham got nominated for Razzie.
Yeah, for Megalodon too.
He was on your.
That's a
he
good
was
movie.
In Meg too.
That's a good movie.
He was the star of both of them.
God, that sucks.
We couldn't get paid.
I liked them. The Meg is enjoyable.
Dude,
the Razzies are not saying like, "Wow, you suck." It's just poking fun. Most of them will participate and go to the award show and laugh at themselves.
Correct me if
For
I'm
a shit
wrong.
movie.
Without Transporter, John Wick would have never became a thing. They created a better version of Transporter. Do you remember Jason
Yeah.
Statham in Transporter?
Yes. So,
That's what John Wick is.
like the point of the movie is the action
The incredibly intricate
it's
and orchestrated fight scenes.
for sure, and that's like kind of the point of the
I
movie.
remember
right?
Jason Statham
So,
in one
Well, sure, what else?
Transporter movie had a guy coming at him, and he ejected a magazine out of a Glock, and the guy stepped on it and did the splits in front of him. And after that, I was like,
that's right. That's brilliant.
I don't know why
Yeah,
that stuck so clearly. He
that's-
was
that's-
laying on the ground
that's
after just
great.
fist fighting some dude, and another guy's running at him and he just goes, shoots the mag out, and the dude does
Yeah.
the splits and gives him an extra second
Yeah.
to reload it with a fresh mag. And I was like, man,
Yeah.
if I ever have the opportunity to let somebody slip on a spent magazine,
Right.
I'm gonna be
I'm gonna have
bricked
to
up.
try. Seriously,
Done.
great movie.
Were you saying something? I'm sorry.
Well, I was just trying to think of other movies that are like where the point is action, and you might be right. You could say Matrix, but they got plenty of fun. Like
No,
other,
Matrix
like story,
is-
like that's
they
a
tried to
story.
tell us
That's
what
a
was
story.
happening, and nobody listened.
Yeah, right. Exactly, for real.
Rewatch The Matrix right now
Oh no, I do frequently.
with
I love
the
'em.
idea
I know.
that where
I
you
get it.
are
Yep,
is not real,
I get it.
and it will shake the frost.
It's what
from your
it's what I
bones.
remind myself of when I'm having a hard time at the hotel.
Yeah.
I was like, none of this is real.
Yep.
I'm not.
I just picture myself in that pod, buck naked in warm water, going. Like I had a rough day and my body in that pod just jiggles, but I'm asleep. I'm fine.
You're all right.
They're just farming the electricity that the human body makes.
That's all.
Google boxes.
Google boxes. Let's end it right there. It's a Google box.
I think we did really well.
I think so too. Well, any more word on Google boxes, Sodi? Not much to say, right?
Well, it's an idea not that far fetched. I mean, look at there's no middle class anymore, right?
Right.
You're either owning a business or working for one,
Mhm.
and you make just enough money to go to that job and
Yeah.
go back to home, and then what do you do the next day? You work again.
Yeah.
You're pumping somebody's battery. We are a battery of some guy's Toyota Camry in a fifth dimensional being.
Yeah, I mean, you're living someone's dream.
This is a Rick and Morty reference, by the way. There's a Rick and Morty episode about this.
Do you not watch?
It's a funny. It's a good show for sure.
Doc, it's some of the greatest writing in animated television.
It's very smart writing.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Family Guy, Simpsons are awesome. So you know what my favorite line is that made me fall in love with Rick and Morty? So Rick is a grandpa. His two grandkids are his victims that he takes on adventures. And he made a joke about the kid's dad, and he said, "Yeah, your dad's the red green grumble of being a father, isn't he?" And they both went, laughed. He goes, "Yeah, you like that? You like that red green grumble reference? I made it up. Don't be sheep. Think for yourselves. You really are your father's children."
End of episode.
Yeah, end of it. After that, I'm like,
It's great. Hey, thanks for listening. If you made it this long, we'll see you next week. Love you.